counting down now to first pitch in South Florida. It's the Mets and the Marlins. Next. First opened back in 2012, a look inside the Mammoth Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of three between the New York Mets and the East-leading Miami Marlins. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons as we delve into our pitching matchup here in the opener.
Yeah, two guys here with pretty good numbers so far this season. Both of them coming in with double digits in victories. So if this winds up being a 3-2, 2-1 kind of game, that wouldn't surprise me one bit.
All right, Steve, EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting New York Mets, as their starting nine tonight will look like this. David Rosario will be the guy called upon to slow down these bats, and I'd say his skipper would dearly love to get maybe 6 good innings out of him. Any less than that, and that bullpen could be in for some trouble. Dilson Herrera makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Second baseman, Dilson Herrera.
First pitch tonight is looked at for strike one as we get underway at 7:11 p.m. EK, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They've put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
Base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start the series. And with that, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. Chris Owings will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
That's a look, now the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike, the throw. Not in time, he's in there at second.
And this is all about a table setter at the top of the lineup doing his job perfectly. Gets on base to start the ball game. Now he's into second on the stolen base, and they're off to a fast start here early on.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
You know, usually I'm going to jump on the hitters when they fail to move runners over, but hey, look, that pitcher, he did a good job. I mean, he knows what they're trying to do, so he makes it as tough as possible to hit the ball to the right side. That's using your head out there.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And stepping in, the all-star third baseman, David Wright. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Yeah, this is a nice catch here, moving toward that right field line. No chance to prevent that runner from moving up to third, though, and he gets over there with only 1 out.
Standing in now, Darryl Stansberry. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. He waits, now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Now another 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
He's set, now the pitch. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Pause, now the pitch. Swung on and grounded foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Ball hit out towards Cano at second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mets lead 1. It's the Mets nothing. Marlins coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Marlins. Jacob deGrom will get the call to face them, and the key for him will almost certainly be getting ahead in the count early. We've seen in the past when he's forced to work from behind, he can run into some problems. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Everett Cabrera will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Everett Cabrera.
And a high strike there, 0-1. EK are visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And the thing about baseball is that each new day brings a new opportunity. So we'll see if these guys are up to the task here.
He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second. Left fielder.
Christian Yelich will be the batter. Now the first pitch. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now the pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Yeah, you could tell right there. 0-2, he's just thinking about protecting the plate. And he nearly chased a bad one there. But he caught himself at the last possible instant.
Oh, and he was in complete control of that at-bat from beginning to end as that last one's waved at and missed for route number 2. First offering on the way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. There you see the company he's in terms of that NL batting race.
Let's go, Marlins.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the pitch. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough.
And hold that thought as that's a strikeout for route number 3, so the inning will come to an end. Lucas Duda will stand in trying to keep that hitting streak alive. See what he's done over the past 9 ball games. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Pitch on the way. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. And now a pitch on the way. This is offered at in the dirt for strike 3. Just needs to make that easy throw to first. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 7 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
One out, nobody on. Here it comes. Good spike to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
Pretty stress-free inning so far. 2 batters, 6 pitches, and 2 strikeouts.
Robbie Grossman will stand in looking for a bleeder, a bloop single, anything to kickstart the average a bit because he's had a rough go of it these past 6 ball games. Now the first pitch. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
Get out of here, Ben. Go back to New York.
The pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come from Marlins Park right after this. Kyle Seager will stand in for the first time now. 24 home runs to his credit so far this year. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Well, he doesn't look very settled up there right now, and I guess that's an easy thing to do when you're facing a guy who throws as hard as this guy does.
Here's the pitch. Right at third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. Marcell Ozuna will dig in here. First pitch on the way. Now a swing, and here's another chance down there at third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Right fielder.
Giancarlo Stanton will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
Well, and I don't know if they're just not picking him up right now or what, but he's had them all out of sorts up there in these first few innings.
And the pitch. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller, the thought is that you've got to get out there and hit the ball before it sinks. So that means if you're a right-handed hitter, you got to jump out there and pull it. And that's exactly what he did.
Robinson Cano will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Now here's the first pitch. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. You figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. Once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
Now a crazy swing here on a pitch that winds up hitting him. Nothing in 2. Comes set, now the pitch. Hit hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Here's another 0-2. Hit hard to the right side but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here comes another 0-2. And this one's in the dirt, but fortunately here, no advance. From the belt, the pitch. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. He's ready now, the pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Marlins leave 1. We'll move to the third with no score. Juan Lagares will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Here's the first offering. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Pitch on the way. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Now the pitch. This is hit sharply to the left side. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
How about that swing? That wasn't just a little bleeder off the end of his bat. He swung that bat like he knew what he was doing up there.
Into the box, Dilson Herrera, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
Third inning, no score to this point. From the stretch. Good contact there, but this will be foul wide of Seager down at third. ready. Now the pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Runners on first with one down. Here comes the 1-2. Rip toward the gap in right. No one's going to get to this one, and it should be good for extra bases. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Yeah, now in hindsight, you could have had runners at second and third with one out, but they roll the dice. They're trying to pick up that run from first, and it winds up not working out for them.
Here's Chris Owings now. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Stanton is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. First pitch coming. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And a rather easy first out. So one gone now in the inning, and it's a good time to pull up our upcoming schedule as you see what's on tap for the Marlins in the next 7 days. David Rosario will take his cuts now. And here's the first pitch. Line hard to center field. But this will hang up just a bit as it's taken in chest high for a tough second out.
Hey, if you like a good pitcher's duel, it looks like we've got one brewing right here. 2 outs now in the bottom of the third, and both of these guys look like they have their good stuff.
Everett Cabrera will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. First pitch to him. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. Now the pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone, but you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. The former cover boy David Wright leads things off when we come back. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless.
Number 5, David Wright.
First pitch coming. David Wright is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. The next pitch. Oh, now and Wright gets into one here as he lifts this ball high and deep to left field. Looking back on it is Yelich, but this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here for David Wright. Number 22 on the year, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
And about the only silver lining to this one from a defensive standpoint is the fact that it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. So you can survive it when this guy's hitting just solo shots. It's when he's doing his damage with 2 or 3 guys on base that things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Stepping in now, Darryl Stansberry, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 413 feet, the estimate on that last home run. Swing and a liner.
That's foul.
Foul. No outs, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play. One, two. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fast? Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year, as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
Wow, they've definitely gotten after it here to start this inning. That's back-to-back home runs now to the first 2 hitters. On the mound, he's got to be saying, you got to be kidding me.
Go back to New York, man.
Here's Lucas Duda now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Here it comes. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Now here's the pitch. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And making it even 10 games in a row he's hit in now, as that bat has really come alive of late. Travis d'Arnaud will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It's high, but a fine play to come down with it at second, and he's out trying to steal a base.
Well, they're going to be fairly lucky to still throw this guy out right here. We'll take a look at it. It's a fastball, but the throw down is a high one. And this is where guys can get hurt all the time. But he goes up, gets the baseball, and then slaps the tag down right on him.
Now here it comes. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Here's Robbie Grossman, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. The pitch. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched. Another 1-2 delivery. This ball's grounded foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Christian Yelich will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Now here's the first pitch. Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Herrera is there to make the catch, and the home half of the 4th starts with a 1-pitch out.
Well, nothing better than a first pitch pop-up to start the inning. And you'll take that every time.
David Rosario will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And after another swing and miss on a pitch out of the zone, I think it's time to start taking a different approach.
Yeah, they've fallen behind way too easy, haven't they?
You're just not going to have a lot of success when you're always behind in the count.
The 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. And this is on the ground to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. Kyle Seager will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Miami down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Juan Lagares will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away.
Well, there's no question this guy's got to be in the running for the Cy Young this year. He makes quick work of this guy on 3 pitches. That was just too easy.
Into the box now, Jacob deGrom, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Oh, he looks to be back in control now here in the 5th as that swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
And remember now, he finished off the previous inning with back-to-back strikeouts. And now he started this inning with 2 more. So he's really got it working out there now.
In now, Dilson Herrera. And this is fouled straight back. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground, but foul. Here it comes. And this will be fouled away. The next 0-2. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets, but they're on top 2-0. Marcell Ozuna stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame at this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
First offering on the way. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And the pitch. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for route number 1. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So the base is empty here with one away, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And as of this moment, they're currently tied for second in that department. Robinson Cano will stand in now with two away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
These guys need to get things sorted out at the plate. The discipline just has not been real good.
Lagares is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail things here 2-0. Chris Owings will dig in now as he'll lead things off for the Mets in their half of the sixth.
Chris Owings.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's swung on and missed for strike one.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
The pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Now the 1-2. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
If he would have swung at that, you would have never heard the end of it.
Fouled back. Ready with another 2-2. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's one away.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. See his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game, just not getting any help offensively.
One away now for the Mets in the sixth, and stepping in, the all-star third baseman, David Wright. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. And they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quick.
Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
Now the first pitch. Darryl Stansberry is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Now, people describe this guy as throwing a heavy sinker. Would you guys agree with that assessment?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's hard to explain why that's the case, but it's true. When you run into a guy with a good sinker and lots of movement on it, it just feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. The ball just doesn't go anywhere.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Fouled straight back. Another 0-2 coming. 8 straight strikeouts. You gotta be kidding me. The inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Gabriel Arnaz will come in now to start things out here in their half of the sixth as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. The 1-1 home. And this is hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching. And this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
David Rosario swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Here's the 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And, oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. Everett Cabrera will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Here's the first offering. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
You know, some managers don't like to call for the pitch out right away, thinking if they guess wrong, it changes the whole at bat. But here, they had a good idea he'd be running, and turns out they were right.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats, so another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Marlins down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back to South Florida. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Lucas Duda will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
Here's Cano now at second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Making 9 in a row he's sitting now.
Travis d'Arnaud will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Cabrera there for this one is short. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
And you start to wonder if anyone's going to get on base against him again. That's 10 straight now he's retired.
First pitch on the way. Robbie Grossman stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. The next pitch. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. He'll get it into second, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. And you can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Juan Lagares will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
There's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score from second here, as this is now a 3-0 game.
Oh, just a great approach there to get him an RBI on the base hit. And with the way their guy's throwing the ball, 3 runs might be enough to do it.
Standing in now, Jacob deGrom, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
2 out with the man at first. Comes set, now the pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Christian Yelich stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Now here it comes. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Boy, you talk about guys being over-anxious at the plate. You know, of all the pitches he's thrown so far, guys have only taken 8 of them. So if I was on the mound, I'd keep throwing pitches 2 feet out of the zone until they prove they can lay off.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Ready now on 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
So 1-2 with 1 away. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Kyle Seager will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Pitch on the way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order, still down 3-0.
Leading off with the Mets, second baseman.
Dilson Herrera is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Ball 1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Got it. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our two starters to this point in the contest. Chris Owings will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Now here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
Grounded foul, still 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And the first baseman can't get there. And, oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Now another 1-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. David Wright will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Oh, that's a huge home run right here in the 8th, because that moves the lead to 4 runs now. Of course, a lot can happen between now and the bottom of the 9th. But for the time being, you wonder if they even need to turn to their closer in what would be a non-save situation.
Stepping in now, Darryl Stansberry. Rosario got it, and the side is retired. The Mets get 1 on the David Wright home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's now 4-0 New York. Marcell Ozuna will get us started here for Miami, and he'll have backup in the form of Giancarlo Stanton waiting on deck. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Any surprise that this man here is back out there for an 8th inning of work?
Yeah, a little bit to me. I mean, you have the big lead. He's done his job. I thank the guy, pat him on the back, and say, hey, you did a great job out there. Now go hit the showers.
And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout Zach. Get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they've just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in. He singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Swing and a hard-hit grounder down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. Here it comes. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Only their 3rd hit of the ball game so far, and he's got 2 of them. This offense has pretty much been non-existent this entire ball game.
Second baseman Robinson Cano will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Cano waits on the first pitch. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
He waits, now the pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Into the box, Gabriel Arnaz. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Lucas Duda will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And now a pitch on the way. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Stanton is there, one quick out to start inning number 9. Travis d'Arnaud will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he's sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift. And he's fast approaching it here.
Here it is, the 3-0. And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And the catch is made there, 2 gone here in the ninth.
Dangerous count right there, 3-1. Dangerous pitch, too. He comes with the fastball, but he's going to live to tell about it as he gets him to loft an easy fly ball.
Here's Robbie Grossman. That swung on and lifted down the left field line. Yelich is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. The Mets lead this one 4-0. Johnny Ornelas will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
If I didn't know any better, I think this was his first inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, same pitch, same result, and he's late on it again.
Oh, and he just carves him up there on 4 pitches. 1 gone.
And he just continues to roll right along. He's working on a 3-hit shutout this late in the ballgame.
Everett Cabrera will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. And here's a ball hit in the air. Wright is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Well, this has been a thoroughly dominating performance out there. kept these guys guessing all game long, and he's just 1 out away now from picking up a well-deserved complete game shutout.
Christian Yelich stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
You got to be careful leaving those hands out there unprotected. It's easy to break something if you get hit on a fastball like that.
And this is fouled straight back. 1-1 on the way. Swing and a liner. But that's a foul ball. Here comes a 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And this will be fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
One final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top, 4-0. Good night from Miami.
For the Marlins, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.